What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as France. My Napoleon Total War Let's Play as France. In this episode, the Russians are continuing their efforts to try and capture Breslau. They've laid siege to the city because they don't think they can take us head on, but we will push them out and take them out. I was about to say. I'm saying the word out quite a lot. But yeah, let's break the siege of Breslau. Russia is concerned because we have quite a good offensive going on against their territories in the west. So right now they are using Austrian territory as a funnel to get their armies into the centre of my empire. And because we're not at war with Austria, I can't really stop them. Advance through the town? I don't think so. My 12s in range. They are beautiful. My 8s probably might also be in range, but they're going to be pushed up to here. Form my line. Dutch grenadiers can hold near the town, along with armed citizenry. Chasseurs are going to go around the left. Same with my hussards and French grenadier à cheval. Well, I suppose my grenadier à cheval need to stay near the town, because at least they're more heavily defended, so they can do a bit of brawling. Something like that. My troops out quickly. They are going to be a tempting target for Russian gunners. No, I could even see my grenadiers here. My citizenry in the town. Too much of my strength is actually in my left, so it's going to need to be highly mobile to swing around. If we need to, I'll pull my right back. Might not actually be a terrible idea in general. My grenadiers stay focusing towards the perimeter of the town. Are now out of range. Limber up my guns, we'll bring them forward. My 8s will be in range though, but they'll be in range while limbered up. They're not interested in pushing the left. Guns over there. Are they attacking? I mean, we are attacking them. That is they are the defender. I'm taking out to see 2 of my gun teams on the move. Sir. Both of my 8-pounders on the move. Yeah. Maneuvering guns is a risky. Destroyed a. One unit did come back briefly with their lone gun. Let's demonstrate true insanity and just try and put my 12s in there. Although I might actually just have to give them more targets by attacking. It's not a huge deal losing those 8s. It'll give me an opportunity to build. We'll probably put another 12 in there plus a howitzer. And we're quite close to the safe areas of central Germany. So we'll be able to recruit a decent amount of troops as well. These 12s are not very experienced. We can get them set up. We will be away. Might even not necessarily put them in exactly the same spot, just ahead of the trees. Yep, that's the risk of maneuvering guns. Is a very, very delicate business. Wolves are in position. Get unlimbered. Luckily, the horse team goes to the left, so they're not going to get taken out by their own comrades.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Barrage on. Okay, let's begin. Now our guns in position. It will start doing some business. Chasseur Cheval up front. Well, actually, if they're maneuvering, nothing about. Let's keep going. Make sure my guns are in. I want them to spread the damage around. Make sure my general's up. Good, my reinforcements are here. Cossack cavalry, come on in, please. So all three of you guys. Don't have to drop them immediately into square because they're going to take a bit of time once they've finished wandering around. Don't have to go straight into square. The left flank is curling in. Let's get going. Cavalry push up to this high ground behind them. Cavalry have been defeated. So this infantry, that's going to take time to get over here. Run to the... They are concentrating now in the center, which is the traditional manor. And it'll allow us to get our flank on. Use my artillery to instead engage troops in the line, because we're going to be in a position to engage their artillery in not very long. Meanwhile, they're going to panic attack on the other flank. Get my heavy cavalry out wide for the meantime. Yeah, that one unit of militia is not... Oh, hello! Engage the Cossack cavalry on the flank. Good hits against their musketeers. The general's out on the right flank, so let's go get him with our heavy cavalry. Lots of troops clustering around the guns. Okay, I might continue my re-attack of the guns, just because they are so concentrated around them. Lances chase them down. Light cavalry do not. Heavy cavalry keep chasing down the enemy there. My troops on the flank are still holding quite nicely. You're within range, but let's start to move components of the line forward. Hussards chase the musketeers down. Lancers get back over here. Don't know quite why you guys decided to shift. The general's in the centre, but there doesn't appear to be a real risk of a cavalry charge. I might now re-attack the enemy infantry. We've broken their general, but haven't killed him. Annoyingly, he's probably in this group at the front. Yeah, there he is. No, not sure. Either way, bring my heavy cavalry back in. Lancers get in here and smash into the back of some of this enemy. See, maybe attack the 7th because our hussards are getting bogged down. Try clear them out. There we go. Central formations have been taken out. Hussards, ride to the guns. The general's come back, so let's see if we can kill him this time. Cossack cavalry still defends the guns, but
We have killed their general, sir.
excellent.
Now,
The general's
give us
been
strength.
killed. Bring the cavalry back in. Large enemy rout here. Push forward, men. Okay. Chevalier that was getting involved in the musket fight, begin chasing down the enemy. Mon General, also get involved. And my reinforcing unit's going to be here just in time to attack the 9th Regiment of Militia. I've got another reinforcing unit coming in. It's so beautiful. Attack the 90th because they've come out of square formation. You know, don't. Gunners cease fire. Come on, General. Keep hacking away. One unit left. It's the unit facing my musketeers. But now my reinforcing infantry are here. Bog standard French Fusiliers, which are just a good unit. Excellent. Goddamn right we're going to continue. We've got them by the short and curlies. Have at you. Teach you devils to stand against us. Let's focus on my general to make sure he doesn't die. Something stupid like there being hidden stakes or something. Oh, that's a real trail of men that you just left in your wake. We've got two guys left. You should get them. One last chap. Go after the 27th. You can't have many left. Don't go after the 27th as well. All of you go after the 27th because they're the only regiment on the field at the moment that's in quite good nick. Although they're in slightly worse nick now. 200 and something to 40 odd infantry. Everybody against the 9th.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I don't give a damn. One man left.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
See? Don't even have to rest. The battle was won. Excellent. That force has just been obliterated. Okay, let's auto-resolve follow-up engagement just to get rid of them. Great. Back to Breslau. So our guns have survived, but I might merge them. Bring the general out. Oh, spit! Look at that. I knew what I was. Although I can still get a Westphalian infantry. Right, let's take my most junior infantry unit. Top up some of these others. So I'm going to get a howitzer in here. I'm going to get a Westphalian infantry unit plus artillery Apied. 2 turns to recruit and it'll take 4 turns to get here, but that's okay. There's another army. But I'm curious, obviously if they go west, they'll hit Vienna garrison. If they go north, they might get clipped by Henri de la Bourre, who just would love to engage them in a... I really like this army. Those Dragoon units are awesome, I love them. I really like this 5th Regiment of Hussars, and I really like the Braves. Good amount of artillery. Lots of elite troops. I love the Foot Dragoons. Oh, that's a... Unexpectedly, I love that army. I mean, I like that there's a lot of units I like in Empire, but Napoleon, but I really like that army there in particular. Back here in the city, Jean Lan, you're going to recruit another units, we'll fill you up. Get Jacques Lauriston. So your army is going to be full strength. I get a Red Lancer cavalry unit, even though the shape, the unit card shows I'm looking very blue to me. Get a cuirassier unit, get a Guard of Honor unit, and that will be all of the Guard of Honors we can recruit. Let's get a Chasseur Cheval. Get a artillery Apied. 2 12-pounders. 8-pounder. Get a 6-inch howitzer. Get the Young Guard. Although I'm not that far away from being able to recruit Old Guard, if I imagine correctly. Polish Guard lad. There they are, Old Guard. 2 turns till we get semaphore lines. Am I building a Supreme Court in Paris? Yes. Standardized artillery will get us the engineer school, which gets us Grand Battery of the Convention. Rocket troop. Got rockets. Oh. Excellent. All of my universities, are they all on their way to being top tier institutions, which they are. Great. 500. That's been very, very successful, the engagements around Breslau. While Napoleon's waiting for a final top-up. Hussein is waiting for a lot of reinforcement. Louis-Amoras is pushing towards the gap here. Murat is pushing up towards St. Petersburg. Once we take Vilnius, I can push Messina up to about here. But Napoleon's going to attack that territory. Here come the spy. Although two of my... So the army that's just about to be finished at Paris, and then the other army, they might attack Denmark, open up that Scandinavian front. I've got plenty of armies at the moment. Oh, Austria's just taken Istanbul. I've got plenty of options at the moment. Back for Breslau. And my artillery might not arrive in time, so I'm going to get my... Well, I'm going to have a howitzer, which is going to be 39,000. Mallory's got a spy network in Kamenets, which is a very large area. Court of Appeals, Girls' School in Breslau. Get the next level built. Upgrade the government buildings in Warsaw. Get some of these artillery and Polish infantry units down towards Josephe. Steam-powered factory. Königsberg. Grand Opera House as well. Poland. Magistrate. Better roads are on the way. Roads are really important because of the bonuses they provide, replenishment. Get the lumber mill up now as well. Ooh! Austria has actually taken out the Ottoman. So that means they're going to come for us. Okay, ready. The nearest location I can recruit artillery. Going to be Berlin in most part. Keep upgrading the armories at Alsace. French Éclair Dragoon de la Gare. Let's get to one of those for the down here in Venice. We might back that up with a couple of units of grenadiers as well. Oh, it's Venice. That's where lots of our recruitment is going to be done from. Interesting. Go. So instead of an 8-pounder, we have a 6-inch howitzer. Jolly good fun. I enjoy them for the defensive options they can work with. Push up to cover that gap. All roads are on the way. Have you got any roads we can upgrade? No, they haven't been built yet. Murat. Hold on the frontier. Spy is in Petersburg. Okay, so Napoleon going to attack the general. Going to call the reinforcement in. Napoleon's got a little bit of belly. Let's go and attack Lowenstein. He withdrew into the city. You think that will save you? You thought wrong. First of all, let's position... I like Ney north of the river to prevent them from slipping around and doing anything. Before I fight that battle... We're not actually done, I thought...
Tenez-vous prêts? Oui. Troupes, en avant!
Okay, so...
Oui.
All that cavalry and so on's going for Jacques Lauriston. Paris... What do you... Got units of skirmishers, a bunch of artillery. Get a cool infantry for you. May as well just make it like a young guard because we can recruit lots of them. 8 of them. Just spread some of them about, I think. And then when they're done, they could potentially use them to attack Mecklenburg, take Copenhagen. Because we're at war with Sweden, so if we take St. Petersburg, we've now got a land frontier against the Swedish state. But not go too mad. Let's attack the garrison here at Vilnius first, with the army of Napoleon Bonaparte. And the army will re-establish itself and take up replenishment, and then we will push east. Lots of these armies that I've got around Napoleon are mostly in, well, they are in a supporting role. We can boost Napoleon's strength when we need. We can prevent them from getting any opportunity to go on the flank. They have one gun. Pop our 12s. They are in range. We might be able to incentivize them to attack us. Drop 3 units of line. Was back here.
Damn this weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Well, our 8s will need to move up. Isn't a huge deal. You guys formed up. Ooh, Vistula Legion and Grenadiers. I remember you guys. They look great. I'm never really a fan of the yellow, but the plumes on the shakos look really nice, as does all shako details. Bedroll and his haversack. Very good. Let's get Vistula Legion plus extra grenadiers on the flank. Then on the left, skirmishers and grenadiers are going to be advancing on the left. Cavalry and red lancers, heavy cavalry reserve, and French Polish lancers. Plus Old Guard Grenadier Cheval and Chasseur Cheval on the right. Plus Napoleon doing something. Have a... No, actually, are they... No, I'm not actually for the... Cavalry charges. They're not actually advancing to attack us. So I think I could probably get away with moving my 8 up here, moving my entire formation right somewhat, left somewhat, hold the edge of the wood. Cavalry in the edge of the wood provides a bit of cover from the rain as well. Grenadiers of the line, Old Guard, Middle Guard. Advance up to this high ground. Voltages. Advance. Cavalry, both of them move up. Commit my cavalry in quickly. I've got one gun. Oh, the lancers are actually charging. Wait. Infantry isn't going to be in range yet, so we should be able to mop up these Cossacks quite nicely. But I do want my left flank with my grenadiers and my voltages to speed up. The cavalry and lancers. We got our charge off. That's a lot of cavalry that have been defeated. Pull the lancers back out. Let my heavy cavalry square up to them. Yeah, I think my other parts of the line need to speed up now to take their positions. Bring Napoleon over to the woods. And I left him really far behind. Push my skirmish cavalry forward to engage the second lancers. Give them a volley. They've only killed one man, but they've made them very upset. Heavy cavalry reserve has done their job. Middle guard, old guard, shoulder to shoulder. Where did the cavalry get into the charge? They did. The Grenadier Cheval gave them a volley as well. Form your front line again. Heavy cavalry reserve, attack the Cossacks. Skirmishers, whip around the flank. The middle guard are inspired by a nearby unit, which I'm assuming is probably the middle guard. The middle guard inspires the old guard. How nice. It could be Napoleon. Although it says encourage general nearby. Fire in all directions. Heavy cavalry has to attack the musketeers. Go on, Vistula Legion Grenadiers. Give them a volley. Well, you're under fire. Take them, bring my heavy cavalry in.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Fear not, Napoleon. The old guard are nearby. Get the musketeer cavalry away. Whoa, whoa, gotta be careful of these sticks. And limber canister. Canister barrage. 12 pounders.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Engage the Cossack cavalry. My heavy cavalry are just slugging it out with a unit of militia. My right flank is holding. We go ganging up on the Moscow musketeers. You think you're so tough, but we don't. Forward, get my lancers further behind the line. Heavy cavalry engage the musketeers. Their musketeers are formed square right in front of our lines, so they are going to get hit. Militia's coming right for us. Bayonet charge them first. Fusiliers of the line. Kill them. Ooh, engage them at point blank range. Okay, gunners. Gun crews, retreat when you're able. Reman the guns. You chaps fill up the lines. Oh no. The 51st are following suit. Okay, the flank is crumbled. Move in, middle guard. Move in, old guard. Grenadiers of the line. So sweep around. Skirmishers. Push up. I have to send my cavalry in. It's going to be a suicide mission to buy some time for the army to rebalance. 12-pounders. Make sure you're pummeling this part of the line. The enemy general's over here somewhere. There he is. The old guard. Grenadier Cheval. Go for the general's staff. 61st wavering. And there's man your guns. You can kill that damn general. Sorry, cavalry. Really in a pinch right now. Unless
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
heavy cavalry reserve, get over here and smash this unit right in the center. Hopefully that's the enemy general. You'd think they'd freak out a bit if it was the Napoleon. Oh, I think my guys are red. And they die. The good old bayonet charge broke the Russian resistance. Push forward. New men stand behind as reserve. Oh, we've broken those last two Russian units. Very bloody action, but a fun one nonetheless. Excellent. Very good. Peacefully occupy the city. Destroy the government building immediately. Maybe build better roads immediately. Got a manufactory here, which is okay. Push on to Smolensk. Or pushing on to Novgorod. Ooh. Yeah, once Napoleon's finished, once he's finished reinforcing, he's off to Vilnius. And advance to cover gap in the south. It'll take you slightly longer to reinforce in Vilnius. Them's the breaks. We want to maintain our advance. Napoleon's going to take a few turns to reinforce here. There'll be more action in the north. I even send Almaras. Well, once Murat's reinforced, they're going to attack St. Petersburg. Almaras might go for Novgorod. That opens up the northern route to Moscow. Then, if we attacked Kamenets, that might cut off the flow of enemy reinforcements at this area of operations. There he is. New general, new army. They've rebuilt the 91st and the 92nd from utter ruin. Built again is a gain. Let's check our tech. Liège is going to get semaphore lines. Don't have a Supreme Court anywhere yet to go on to passports or national propaganda. Either way, the French steamroller moves on. At some point, the Austrians are going to grow up here and attack us again. But I think our front line there is strong enough to withstand an attack, maybe for a couple of turns, but by that point, we'll have spooled up our production and recruitment, then we'll have even more troops in theatre, so don't think it's going to be a huge deal. I even put St. Petersburg under siege if I can trap that army inside. Prevent them from redeploying. I mean, if they're going to let me have St. Petersburg, I'll demand the surrender of the city. You going to attack it? Have. You're going to reinforce your attack? That's the question. No. I want you to attack Breslau. Ooh, you're going to push on and attack Berlin, are you? Curious to see where you go, especially because he laid siege to the city and then advanced around it, rather than attacking it. Mighty strange. Semaphore lines built. Supply warehouse in Russia. Keep upgrading artillery buildings on the eastern front. Königsberg has got good roads, but not the best roads. And odd behavior. Very odd behavior. Here's the question though, you're going to be really nice. You let me run past and I could get to the bridge, I'd then cause a bridge battle. That would be fun. Okay, this army, John Lan, full strength. Get over here. 3 turns. Take. Get over there. Your artillery is en route. Okay, we can't build the engine. So let's get Velite Grenadiers. Yeah, I might recruit some Polish Legion. It'll take a long time for them to get over here. Yeah. I mean, it would make so much more sense to recruit them and then advance to the front, but not a massive rush. 15th Regiment of Italian Line Infantry. Through all those guns. Yeah, that's where they're from. They're coming from Berlin. It would make so much sense just to recruit things and pick them up along the way, but it's managing it all. Not in the mood to do that at the moment. Let's be lazy. That, and we don't really. There's no huge rush to get this army up together because once we get the Staff College, we'll get access to even more cool units. And even then, I'll probably want to start just recruiting them and pushing them out. So I've kind of got to attack. But I'd like to do it from this way. Will you let me?
Hommes, en avant!
No, you will not. You've intercepted me, so we will fight. The unfortunate thing is Renier may abandon Breslau to chase these guys around. That's the risk. Because once this army's been destroyed, they'll be not destroyed. Once they've been defeated, they'll be let loose in Central Europe, which could be a risk. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. For now, not a problem. Don't worry. So, pretty undulating terrain. The enemy's got 6 and 6 pounder gun. Let's form a relatively conventional front line. Grenadier and skirmisher on either flank.
Damn this weather,
Heavy
sir.
cavalry on the right, that's where the bulk of their forces is. I suppose 12s might get up to here. Guess that's going to be my plan. 12s up to there. Push the line up. Those 8s. Yeah, wouldn't be a terrible idea. Howitzer just push up. Keep on advancing. They're just falling back. They're on the defensive, which is fine, makes a lot of sense. I'm curious to see if my 8s are in range. If not, we're going to have to advance up to this sort of terrain, which is a bit more awkward. I think my 8s have got a range of 700, my howitzers have got 550, so my howitzers, well, they are very much close support weapons. If my 12s can at least put their 6s under fire, that would still be useful. Cavalry, one cavalry unit suiciding out. Make sure my infantry just runs the last bit. They're gonna get picked at. Fine. If you're going to slow down the charge at the last minute and let us get into square, that's really nice of you. Keep opening fire. Can we shatter them? Dutch grenadiers will give them a volley. There's some terrain in the way. We'll get some kills. No, can't my 12? They can reach, but the question is, can they see them? See if they can actually land some shells on those. Pretty sure they can. The easy way to tell is just to watch the gunners. You cannot. Only one gunner can. So you're a bit better. 3 of your guns can see the second cavalry unit of the day. Let's probably use you to provoke them to attack. There they are. Oh, clipped him right off his horse. Couple of misses. Guns landing, or round shot landing amongst them. No. Broken. Didn't like that. I thought that was a bad idea. Okay. Try and advance up to here. The advantage, well, the not too devastating part of this is that the enemy can't get us either. They can't see us. We can't see them, they can't see us. So I'll keep an eye on the 15th. They fancy it. Nowhere to go now, cavalry. Oh, I thought they started moving up. Okay, right, let's try. Something like this. I'm still wary about going into the town. I don't want to then get surrounded by Russian troops and then just brutally and violently attacked. Get my howitzers up. You can probably engage their infantry on the left, right? Without getting upset about, we don't have targets. You can. Oh, and on the left, get my Pursuer up. Let's get my cavalry here to secure this bit of high ground. Oh, they're rebalancing. Alright, once my new howitzers get into position, you'll really be for it. My 8s are engaging their infantry on one side of the town, 12s are engaging them on the other side of the town. The howitzers should start dropping shells into the middle of their formation. Once my howitzers are in position, that's when we will seek to try and squeeze the left. Do want my howitzers in position first. Be careful, they might get hit by 6-pounder. By one. I think they're aiming at this particular unit, so it was kind of a collateral effect. Come on, stop maneuvering. About. Good, a good arc. Dutch Grenadiers. Chasseur. De Cheval. Chevalier Lancier. Misses are fine. Okay. Start gingerly moving into town. Oh. Cossacks are under carbine fire. My lancers have got them on the flank. Chasseurs à cheval, ceasefire at will. We've only just lost the first 2 men and they've lost more than 40. Go on, shatter them. Try mob that militia unit because they have exposed themselves somewhat here. We can hit that militia unit quickly. Oh god, that was a weird visual effect. Okay, let's put you guys... Start to take some positions inside of the town. Still just mostly just try and creep through. He's still falling back. There is a mistake here at play because they are now so bottled up they can't really fire back. My 12s can only just engage some of these guys
A
right at the
glorious
back.
victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
There goes the militia, so they're going to break quite quickly. Enemy gunners are pushing up. Bring my general up. Okay, here we go. You men weren't planned on being bayonet charged. Lancers run down the gap. The Fusiliers of the line. They're being pushed hard. Howitzers need to re-engage new targets.
We have taken a building, sir.
Middle guard, come here and attack those musketeers. You men have to go attack these musketeers from 2 flanks. Lancers, go for that general staff. Go for the head. Oh, yeah. Howitzer fire's becoming a bit danger close. Here comes the general. Making our men feel good. Bring these cavalry forward to attack that regiment of musketeers. You need to attack that unit, otherwise my
Sir!
front
Sir!
might
Our
collapse.
general is under attack!
Push forward, men. You just have to run through, you can't charge. Excellent, doing great work over here on the flank. These hussards attack the Musketeers, the chasseur over here. Get over here, good. Cavalry, get over here rapidly. Trying to go after their general, but mostly we've just hit their guns. Something like this, just form up. I need my cavalry over here, really. You 8-pounders engage the 98th. Pouring a devastating fire into the back of that enemy unit. More gunners are dead. The enemy general is in a killing field. Dutch grenadiers see him and they want him. Going to run forward and inspire his men.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they
General is
must fight.
dead. Theo makes a home in our enemies' hearts. You did exceptionally well, 18th Regiment. You held the line magnificently. Risk my general, perhaps? He broke the formation with his charge. Okay, lots of the troops on the left coming back. Exceptional work, good sir. Bring the army over here in general. My general is waiting for this guy to get into position. Square's gone. Ah, good. The whole army's just collapsed. Exceptional losses, sir. Very good. He's been broken and pushed back, but he's not dead. So let's auto-resolve that engagement. He's gone. Back to Breslau for you, Monsieur Inier. There's another small stack here, but I don't know if we can blow his head off. Nope. Royce Barjot has been seen. Still mostly cavalry, good position to hold them. Still got our reinforcement. Done Königsberg's roads. I mean, so they're over here now somewhere. I mean, if they're just going to let us, you know, if I just do this, there's no penalty for this because they're not ambushing me, so I may as well just go boop. Now I've got the city. Build a logging camp. Let's upgrade the market. Repair these buildings. Can't build the roads yet. Yeah, you may as well. And then you may as well threaten Novgorod from the south. Mr. Almaraz. Or you potentially cover that bridge. No, that's something they can do later on. Something they can do now, actually. Well, if you get to here, they can't drive through this gap anymore. Not really. In which case, yeah, you may as well threaten Novgorod. Sina could, in theory, lay siege to Minsk, but I want Napoleon to do it. Or the very... Well, I suppose Messina could lay siege and Napoleon attack Smolensk. So St. Petersburg is ours, which is super. Gorinyi is a great general. This man is properly counted among the great captains in battle. Great general, general of artillery, corporal in gold braid, attacking general, and grasp of the shovel. One of my mighty marshals. I don't think there's anything we can do really for 1,000. And the spies just keep wandering on. Excellent, excellent. Here's building back their strength again. It's only a matter of time. I'm literally halfway through saying it's only a matter of time, and look what happened. Right. Yeah, okay. You want some? Switzerland's has got our backs, as does Ireland, Württemberg, Italy. Everybody is after you, Austria. So the army that we've just built is now going to be redirected towards the Austrian front. Oh, we might get Austrian-Russian joint attack of Breslau. That is an area worthy of reinforcement. Wait a minute, where did you come from? There's the army that was garrisoning St. Petersburg. They've now left Novgorod. Oh, they ran behind Ney. Very well. This is part of the reason why I'm so obsessed with covering routes rather than... Oh, see, here comes... Oh my god. 2.5 Swedish stacks are coming for St. Petersburg. That's the reason why I couldn't really... I want to jump onto Nizhny Novgorod, but can't actually make it. Come on, Batavian Republic, you have a war to fight now. You want me to break trade agreement with Sardinia? You at war with Sardinia? Sardinia is a trade partner, but we're not allies. Yes. I will accept that as a reasonable goal. A new gentleman in France. Oh, get into Orléans. Traits gained. Good spying shenanigans. Codes. Let's run one of these militia up to Rival. Okay, so I think it's now time for the French Navy to enter the Baltic, because then what we want to do is secure or cover this crossing. But what I might do, because they've left, I'm just going to nip over, grab the city, nip back, and start recruiting like mad. You might even be the first spy to set eyes on Moscow. I mean, like, I may as well grab it, because in a follow-up engagement, it means that when I attack this captain, they're not reinforcing anymore. I need to be careful about what I do and how I do it. So, where are they? Where did he go? On the northern route? Lan. Actually, they might go. Actually, this might not be a terrible direction for you to go. Once this army's finished replenishing, well, what I can do is take Henri de la Bourre and attack Olmütz. Because if we can take that, well, then we can really cut off any, well, not any, but most Russian attacks to try and push up into the center. And it also means this blockading force now go north to head off this commander wherever he's going to go. Buy some time there.
Monsieur, vos ordres? Marchez!
And Sweden's coming after us. Don't forget about that. You're going to have to fall back. Deal with this captain. So they might immediately take Novgorod back. Which if they do, that's okay.
Tenez-vous prêt? Prêt?
Messina's nearly replenished.
Prêt?
Some way to go. Messina can put Minsk under siege just to allow Napoleon to pass.
En avant! Pour la couronne! Tenez-vous prêt? Le pays! Armée! Halte! Hommes! En avant!
Excellent.
Prêt?
You are just holding them off. You are doing.
Oui?
You're increasingly important now.
Oui?
2 guns, some elite infantry. Let's. It's a couple of 8-pounders plus a grenadier unit.
Monsieur, vos ordres?
Novgorod surrenders. Okay. Getting on with. Got to fight at Olmütz. First of all, I think it's time for, finally, for my enormous fleet just to go in and start. Oh. Maybe not. Okay. No, it's the Swedish fleet. But we'll attack it and then sail out of their control. Really, where I want this fleet to get to is realistic. Really want you to come up. Well, I don't really need you to do. Either way, you come up and blockade that port. This fleet sail on to cover the northern front. Means at Brest we'll need to recruit another ship. Big old bugger. And then we want to take Henri de la Bourre to attack Olmütz, but looking at the timer, I believe it's time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for the capture of an Austrian city, with a reasonably okay army actually in it for once. Oh, they've even got 12-pounders now, fun. Radio, thanks for watching guys, I hope you've enjoyed. See you next time.